funny because I'm in this game 15, 16 years now, and every year for the last 15 and 16 years, people have been telling me that the party's over.
Yeah.
It's just, I've always heard it from day one. Oh, it's
Right.
too late. You missed this, you missed that. So again, this is where kind of we lead into data. And some of the things I wanted to ask you about is you gave such fantastic data on some of the top lead sources and top revenue makers that you found through REsimpli. So as I go through a couple of them, one of them you started out with was some of the top ways to have lead generation. And number one was direct mail. Number
Yeah.
two was cold calling. Number three was PPC, followed by PPL and SMS. So direct mail seemed to be at the top. And what caught my eye with that is you said, hey, direct mail is number one by a pretty healthy margin, but you're like, it pretty much always is. And
Yeah.
so I've done every type of lead generation I can think of. And I haven't actually done direct mail, but a few times, shout out to my buddy Adam Whitney, when he was showing me his stats and stuff, he was like, dude, direct mail's king, always has been,
Yeah.
tried, true, tested. So what is it about direct mail that it's such a strong performer?
When you look at the demographic of people that you are buying properties from, generally speaking, it's a very broad generalization. Generally tend to be older people, 50 plus, right? Not as tech savvy. So you have this piece of mail that you send out, to someone. And it's amazing. My experience talking to a bunch of other investors, you would have people hold on to your postcard or letter and call you back 6 months or a year later because they were not ready to sell at that point when they received it. But subconsciously, they knew that they were going to sell. So they hold on to that. And I think it's also something about like something tangible. You're selling something to, a demographic of 50 plus, and it's a big emotional decision. Like buying and selling a house, it's a big emotional decision. So you could send someone a text, cold call, you could still definitely do deals. But sending direct mail, having something tangible, sending something tangible people can hold on to, it just makes it feel a little bit more real than getting a cold text from someone, hey, I want to buy your house, right? Again, texting, calling, all of that works. But just something about direct mail makes it more tangible, makes it seem more real, is what makes it stand apart from anything else. That's what we've noticed. Like direct mail has consistently been the number one marketing channel over the years. And like talking to investors, that's the one that you notice most of the investors commit to is that they may not be using direct mail as their primary marketing channel, but a lot of the guys have some direct mail. They may not all have cold calling. They may not all be doing texting. They may not all be doing PPC, but most of the guys are all doing direct mail. Like Adam, you mentioned, they have very specific lists that they mail out to. That's kind of what they've figured out works for them. And they are absolutely amazing at that. And they don't get distracted by something else. If they have a down month, they know it was just, an exception. They're going to still stick to the process and come out on the other side.